Good morning, student of class 4. How are you, student? I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, student, today date is 2010-2020. I am teaching you chapter number 17 and the name of the chapter is Environment Pollution. Environment pollution. So, student, let's start. Take out your book, open page number 99. So, student, let do little recapitulation what we have done in our previous video. So, in previous video, student, I discuss about the natural resources which are present on our planet, and the life is not possible without these natural resources. So, and when we are talking about natural resources, it is divided into two types: renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources like air, water, land, plants, their stock cannot be completely finished. That is the reason we say them as a renewable resources. Another non-renewable resources like petrol, coal, diesel, petroleum, metals, all these things we are getting from the earth. But student, once upon a time come when their stocks are completely finished and they cannot be immediately replaced by the new stocks. What is the reason for that? Because thousands of years will take to form these non-renewable resources, that is coal, petroleum, metals. So once their stocks are completely finished, they cannot be replaced immediately. Then after that, student, we discussed that air, water, land, these are renewable resources. So we should be careful at the time when we are using these resources also. Because what is the concept in the mind of the people ये सोचते हैं अरे ये तो रिन्यूएबल रिसोर्स है, इसके स्टॉक तो अनलिमिटेड है, कभी खत्म ही नहीं होंगे. सो स्टूडेंट, even these are renewable resources, their stocks cannot be completely finished, but if these resources become dirty, then can you use them? So what is the answer? No. So that student, even when we are using these renewable resources, at that time we also very careful about these renewable resources like air, water and land, and also take we conserve these resources. Is it clear? So we will discuss all these things. Next 2 point which we have discussed in this is that the reason for the environmental pollution is increase in population. increase in population, and another reason is advancement in science and technology. Due to this, many new things are invented. So these are the reason for the advancement in the field of science and technology. Environmental pollution has increased. So student, let's start with the, we are doing discussion on land pollution. One or two points we have discussed, and point number 3 and 4 I have to discuss with you. Okay, so let's start with the land pollution. First point, throwing of garbage. Second, use of insecticides. Pesticides and fertilizers. Third is cutting of trees. Okay, so see student, see in a previous chapter also we know we cannot control the waste in our day to day life activity. There are a lot of waste things are there which we throw out, but we can do waste management by using the 3 R's which I have discussed with you in the previous chapter, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. In this manner we can control on the waste materials. Now see student, throwing of garbage. See, the waste from the houses is thrown into the public dustbins, and from there time to time municipality trucks are coming, municipality committee trucks are coming, they are collecting this garbage and throwing into the open area. So student, in this manner also the land become dirty and filthy. इससे भी लैंड खराब हो जाता है और गंदा हो जाता है. Is it clear? Because harmful substances get mixed with the soil, and these harmful, due to these harmful substances the plants also dry. बहुत से ऐसे हार्मफुल केमिकल हैं जो सॉइल में मिक्सअप हो जाएं तो इससे भी बहुत से प्लांट ड्राई हो जाएंगे. डाई, द प्लांट विल व्हाट हैपन, ड्राई हो जाएंगे, सूख जाएंगे, सूख के वो खत्म हो जाएंगे, डेड हो जाएंगे प्लांट्स. ओके, सो दिस मेथड इज नॉट throwing of garbage. This is also a big problem that we are throwing the garbage in the open area. Okay, there should be proper disposal of this type of a garbage. Sanitary fields are there, composite pits are there, you must apply these techniques. Put all these biodegradable waste in the composite pit, and after 4 or 5 months it will change in the form of a manure, and this manure can be used by the farmers in the field to increase the fertility of the soil. This is the safe method. Okay, this is the safe method for the disposal of waste. So Student, throwing of garbage in the open area, this is not a safe method, but we are doing that things. That is the reason the problem of land pollution arises due to our these types of activities. We are throwing the garbage in the open. Second, use of insecticide, pesticides and fertilizers. Okay, so these are the things which the farmer are using in their fields for increasing. In the old time, manure is used, that is from the cow dung and biodegradable waste, that is used in the field to increase the fertility of the soil. But I already discussed with you, due to the advancement of a science and technology, many changes you will also see in the field of cultivation also. Now the farmers are not using manure, they are using fertilizers in the fields to increase the fertility of the soil. Is it clear? So due to advancement of the science and technology, you will see many changes in the cultivation fields also. Many new techniques are applied. So insecticide, pesticide, these things the farmers spray on their crops to protect their crop from the insects. ठीक है, अपनी फसलों को बचाने के लिए इंसेक्टिसाइड, पेस्टिसाइड, ये क्या है? कीटनाशक हैं जो छोटे कीड़े मकोड़े होते हैं फील्ड्स में, जो क्रॉप को डिस्ट्रॉय कर देते हैं, उससे सेव करने के लिए उनको मारने की दवाई है ये. इज इट क्लियर? सो these days farmers are using these insecticides and pesticides. So all these chemicals, क्योंकि ये पॉइजनस है ना बेटा, all these chemicals which the farmers are spraying, so these are also making the give rise to which type of a pollution? That is land pollution. Is it clear? After that it also give rise to a water pollution also. That when I will discuss with you water pollution, then I will tell you. Because these fertilizers, chemical, they mix up with the soil, and from the soil they go into the water also, because we know that there is a underground water which we drink. So this type, by using these types of pesticide, insecticide and fertilizers, land pollution also increases and it give rise to water pollution also. Is it clear? Third point, cutting of trees. See student, due to increase in population, the demand of the food is also increased. So for that we need more land. So what we have done? We have done start cutting the forest. We start cutting the forest, and this is known as, the cutting of the forest is known as deforestation. And if you grow new plants or trees, then this is known as afforestation. पेड़ों को लगाना, ये afforestation है. And cutting of the trees is known as deforestation. And this also gives rise to a problem of a land pollution, because in chapter plants I have already explained you that the roots of the plants bind the soil. बहुत मजबूती से soil को पकड़ के रखती हैं roots. Is it clear? And due to our activities we are cutting lot of trees. So this also give rise to a pollution, that is a land pollution. Fourth point, finally, soil erosion and land degradation. Also called it as land pollution. So finally, what's happened due to the cutting of the trees? What happened? The problem of soil erosion arises due to the cutting of the trees, because roots of the plants bind the soil, and when there is no soil and when there is no trees, then the upper layer of the soil move due to wind also, due to water also. So in this manner it creates a land pollution, and after that degradation and land degradation. Okay, let's discuss this. So student, let's discuss land degradation. कैसे लैंड क्या है, जो सॉइल है वो डिस्ट्रॉय होती जा रही है. ओके, सो one reason is cutting of the trees. Cutting of trees, because when lot of trees are cut, then because only the roots of the plant bind the soil, so this also give rise to land degradation. Second, due to cattle grazing of the cattle, जो घास खाने वाले जानवर होते हैं, when they eat the grass, ठीक है, जब वो घास को काटते हैं तो अब उनके पास नाइफ तो होती नहीं है, तो मैक्सिमम तुम लोग देखोगे वो जड़ से ही उखाड़ लेते हैं घास से. इससे भी जो टॉप लेयर ऑफ द सॉइल है वो रिमूव हो जाती है. यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? ठीक है, ग्रेजिंग ऑफ द कैटल्स, दोज herbivorous animals, well, they are grazing in the field, so when they are eating the grass, so at that time they are also, when they apply force on the grass to eat, at the same time they take out the grass roots also, and when they take out the grass roots, so in this manner also upper layer of the soil destroyed. सॉइल की जो अपर लेयर है वो क्या हो रही है बेटा, डिस्ट्रॉय हो रही है. इससे भी होता है, कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज हो गया, ग्रेजिंग ऑफ कैटल्स हो गया. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, माइंस, जो आप लोग को चैप्टर 12 में पढ़ाया था. सो माइंस है, ये सब जो गड्ढे किए जाते हैं वो कहाँ किए जाते हैं, सॉइल में करते हैं. ओके, सो टेक आउट द, जैसे कोल निकालने के लिए किया, ठीक है। सो बाय दिस एक्टिविटीज आल्सो गिविंग राइज टू लैंड डिग्रेशन। ठीक है, इससे क्या है, लैंडस्केप भी होता है। कहीं कहीं आप लोग देखते हो ना कि जमीन धंस जाती है, क्योंकि आप अंडरग्राउंड गड्ढे कर करके उसमें से मेटल्स हैं या कोल है निकाल रहे हो। तो अब जब इतने बहुत ज्यादा माइंस हैं, इनमें से ढक करके जब चीजें निकाली जाती हैं तो नीचे से खोखले हो गया, क्योंकि वो चीज तो आपने पूरी निकाल ली। तो ड्यू टू दिस लैंडस्केप भी होता है। कई जगह आप लोग देखोगे जमीन क्या है, धंस जाती है, ऐसा होता है। इसका रीजन भी है। सो लैंड डिग्रेडेशन किसकी वजह से हो रहा है? एक तो कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज है। तो हाउ कैन यू प्रिवेंट द लैंड, आप कैसे लैंड को सेव कर सकते हो? कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज हो रही है, मतलब डिफॉरेस्टेशन बहुत ज्यादा होता है, हो रहा है। तो यू कैन प्लांट मोर एंड मोर न्यू ट्रीज आल्सो, जिसे हम कहते हैं एफॉरेस्टेशन। प्लांटिंग न्यू ट्रीज मीन्स एफॉरेस्टेशन। सो यू कैन अप्लाई दैट टेक्निक आल्सो। कैटल्स है, जहां कैटल ग्रेस कर रहे हैं, तो आप इसमें कंट्रोल कर सकते हो कि पार्टिकुलर किसी एरिया में ग्रेस करें, आफ्टर दैट सम अदर एरिया। ठीक है। सो इन दिस मैनर यू कैन आल्सो सेव द लैंड। ठीक है। सो these आर द थिंग, these precautions we can take to save our land. कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज करा दिया, ये भी करा दिया, माइंस भी बता दिया। अब नाउ स्टूडेंट, लेट्स स्टार्ट अ वाटर पॉल्यूशन। और लैंड डिग्रेडेशन में 2 पॉइंट अगर आपको वो कर रहे हैं तो और आप वो कर सकते हो। मैनी टाइम्स इन द एरियाज वेयर देर इज लॉट ऑफ वाटर, जहां बहुत ज्यादा वाटर है, ठीक है, तो एट द टाइम ऑफ ए कल्टिवेशन व्हेन द फार्मर्स डू द इरिगेशन, ठीक है, पहले क्रॉप लगाने से पहले खेतों की सिंचाई होती है, उसमें पानी लगाते हैं। तो आप एक्सेस ऑफ वाटर अगर भर दोगे, सो द अपर मोस्ट सॉइल इज कैरिड बाई दैट वाटर आल्सो। तो इससे भी लैंड डिग्रेडेशन होता है। एक रीजन अभी उससे भी आप उसमें ऐड कर लेना, लैंड डिग्रेडेशन का एक रीजन ये भी है, ड्यू टू इरिगेशन ऑफ द फील्ड्स। इट मीन्स एट द टाइम व्हेन वी grow the crop, so before growing the crops in the fields we do the irrigation, हम लैंड्स में पानी लगाते हैं। so if there is excess of water in the fields, then also the upper layer of the soil flows through that water, so that is also the reason of a land degradation। ठीक है। नाउ water pollution, mixing of dirty, what is water pollution? Mixing of dirty elements, mixing of dirty elements in the water bodies is called water pollution। देखो एलिमेंट्स कहां गया ये, हाँ ये एलिमेंट्स वर्ड, मे बी इट इज कंफ्यूजन फॉर यू कि एलिमेंट्स क्या होता है। एलिमेंट्स में बेटा कोई भी थिंग हो सकती है, ठीक है। जैसे बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट है, उसको आपने पानी में फेंक दिया, या नॉन बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट है उसको वाटर में फेंक दिया, ठीक है। आपके किचन का है, बाथरूम का वाटर है, वो जाके रिवर वाटर में मिक्स हो जा रहा है, ठीक है। सो जैसे आप क्लोथ वॉश कर रहे हो, ठीक है, एनिमल्स आर टेकिंग बाथ इन द रिवर वाटर, so when you are washing the clothes you are using lot of detergent or soap at that time, so all these things comes in the category of the elements, कोई भी चीज जो उससे मिक्सअप करके उसे डर्टी कर दे, so that condition is known as the condition which arises due to this activity, that condition is known as water pollution, ठीक है। So one by one, I write the point on the board and I will discuss with you. First point, all the dirty water from bathrooms and kitchens, all the dirty water from bathroom and kitchens flows into drains from the drain, it goes into rivers. Second point, the dirty water comes out of the factories has many harmful chemicals. So student, let's discuss two reasons. See, first, all the dirty water from the bathroom, okay, and kitchen flows into the drains pipe. It we have already discussed in the previous chapter कि जो बाथरूम का जो वेस्ट डर्टी वाटर होता है एंड द किचन वाटर, बिकॉज in our day to day life we use a lot of water in different activities which we do in our houses. Washing the utensils हो गया, washing the vegetable हो गया, in the bathrooms also you use lot of water, okay, or cleaning the house, cleaning your bike, so lot of water we use in our day to day life. So these water from the bathroom and kitchen flows into a drain pipes होती हैं, and finally क्या होता है बेटा, from the drain it goes into a rivers. अब सबके घर का जो यूज किया हुआ गंदा पानी है वो डर्टी वाटर हो गया, लास्ट में क्या हो जाता है कि दैट वाटर गोज इनटू द रिवर, एंड व्हेन दिस वाटर इंटर्स द रिवर देन इट गिव राइज टू अ पॉल्यूशन दैट इज नोन एज वाटर पॉल्यूशन. क्योंकि देखो मैक्सिमम ऐसा नहीं है कि वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट के बारे में मैंने बताया था आपको, लेकिन इन ऑल द प्लेसेस इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट भी हैं, लेकिन मान लो किसी एरिया में बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है. इज इट क्लियर? सो मैक्सिमम क्या करते हैं, लास्ट में ड्रेन और सीवेज का जो वाटर होता है फाइनली इट मिक्स अप विद द रिवर, and when these water enter the rivers then it pollute the fresh water of the river also. It pollute the fresh water of the river also, and due to this the problem arises that is known as water pollution. So how can we control it? We can control it that by don't allow such dirty water to enter in the rivers. Okay, student. Thank you.